Why? The rain hammered against Maaya's helmet as she descended into the ancient tunnel system beneath Kepler 442b's surface. Her scanners had detected an anomaly, a heat signature that shouldn't exist in a structure abandoned 3 millennia ago. "Control, I'm entering the lower chambers," she reported, her voice crackling through the comm link. The tunnel widened into a vast chamber, half flooded with bioluminescent water that cast eerie shadows on the walls. And there, on a crumbling platform above the water, she saw it a creature unlike anything in the xenobiological databases. It resembled a wolf, but larger, with crystalline fur that shimmered even in its weakened state. Its eyes, ancient and intelligent, fixed upon her. The creature's breathing was labored, each exhale producing small clouds of frost in the humid air. Maya's hand instinctively moved to her plasma pistol, but something stopped her. The creature wasn't aggressive. It was guarding something. "Easy there," she whispered, approaching slowly. "I'm not here to hurt you." The wolf creature whimpered, a sound that resonated with such profound exhaustion that Maya felt it in her bones. How long had it been here? Her scanner indicated biological age readings that seemed impossible thousands of years. Behind the creature, she noticed a sealed door, its surface covered in warnings written in ancient human script. Her blood ran cold as she translated. "Arc Protocol. Final Defense. Arc. 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 Protocol." "Oh my God," Maya breathed. "You're guarding a bunker." The creature's eyes seemed to acknowledge her understanding. It shifted slightly, revealing its emaciated frame. This being had been starving itself, maintaining its post for millennia. Maaya's mind raced. 3,000 years ago, humanity had launched the Ark ships during the Great Exodus. When Earth faced extinction from the Velshara invasion, some ships never reached their destinations. Some were lost. And some. "You were supposed to protect the sleepers," she said, tears welling in her eyes. "You've been here all this time." The wolf lowered its head, acknowledging her words. Maya quickly accessed the historical records. The Ark ship Prometheus had crashed on Kepler 442b during an emergency landing. According to incomplete records, it carried 15,000 human colonists in cryogenic sleep and was guarded by bioengineered sentinel wolves, creatures designed to protect humanity at all costs, with lifespans extended through quantum cellular regeneration. But the crash had damaged the systems. The tunnel had flooded, and this sentinel had remained alone for 3,000 years. "Where are the others?" Maya asked softly. "Your pack?" The wolf turned its gaze to the flooded water below. Maya understood. They had drowned, trying to repair the systems, or had sacrificed themselves to keep the generators running. This one remained as the last guardian. She activated her emergency beacon. "Control. This is Maya. I need immediate evacuation support and a full recovery team. We have survivors, human survivors, from the Prometheus." Static filled her comm. "Repeat, Maya. Did you say survivors?" 15,000 of them, in cryosleep. And one very brave guardian who's been protecting them." Maya approached the sentinel slowly, pulling out a high-protein ration bar from her pack. The creature sniffed it weakly, but refused to eat. "The people you're protecting," Maya said gently. "They're going to be okay now. You can rest." The wolf's eyes showed something that looked remarkably like relief. But still, it wouldn't move from its post. Understanding dawned on Maya. "You need to see them safe first, don't you? You need to know your mission is complete." Over the next 6 hours, the recovery team arrived. Engineers worked frantically to drain the chamber and access the bunker door. Maya stayed with the sentinel the entire time, talking to it, telling it about the world above, how humanity had survived, how they'd pushed back the Velshara, how they'd built new civilizations among the stars. The wolf listened, its ancient eyes never leaving her face. Finally, the bunker door opened with a hiss of pressurized air. Inside, the cryopods glowed softly, their occupants still alive, still dreaming of the new world they'd never reached. "They're alive." the chief engineer announced. All 15,000. The pods are intact. Maya turned to the sentinel. You did it. You kept them safe. The wolf stood on shaking legs and walked slowly into the bunker. It moved between the pods, checking each one with its nose, ensuring each precious life it had guarded was truly secure. When it returned to Maya, it collapsed at her feet. We've got medical standing by, Maya said urgently, cradling the creature's massive head. You're going to be okay. We're taking you home. The sentinel's breathing steadied as sedatives took effect. For the first time in 3,000 years, it allowed itself to sleep. Its mission complete. 3 months later, Maya stood in the memorial gardens of New Terra, watching the sentinel now called Ferret, the name inscribed on his collar that had been hidden beneath matted fur play with children from the Prometheus. The medical team had worked miracles, restoring his health and strength. The 15,000 colonists had awakened to a universe very different from the one they'd left. But they were alive, thanks to one being's unwavering loyalty. Ferret bounded over to Maya, his crystalline fur now gleaming brilliantly. He pressed his massive head against her hand, and she scratched behind his ears. You know what's funny? She said to him. We spent centuries creating you to protect us, but in the end, you taught us what it really means to be human, to never abandon those counting on us, no matter the cost, no matter how long it takes. Ferret's ancient eyes sparkled with something that might have been amusement. In the cosmos filled with countless species, humanity had always wondered what made them special. Perhaps it wasn't their technology or their resilience. Perhaps it was their ability to inspire such loyalty, such love, that even beings they created would guard them through millennia of solitude. That was the real strength of humanity, not in their weapons or ships, but in the bonds they forged that could withstand even the weight of ages. And Ferret, the last guardian, was living proof.